warm it up. It's shine season. Yeah. Black. Black. Black is beautiful, baby. Black is bold. Black is black, true, but black is gold. No. Hey, yeah. Look, I said black is beautiful, shawty, black is bold.
Hey y'all, it's your girl East Dockery, and welcome to episode 1 of season 2 of Eastern Market. Today with me, I have some wonderful, talented young women who all happen to be NCAT creatives. Today we're going to be talking about what it truly means to be a creative, their creative processes, our goals for 2020, and some current pop culture topics. So let's get into it.
So my name is Caleyah Gaither. I'm a sophomore public relations student. I'm also a content creator, podcast co-host, and a student. I guess a little bit about my platform is I do a lot of creative work for Instagram and like small businesses. And then for my podcast, we talk a lot about school, mental health, and life. I guess really getting started was just diving into my creative spirit. I think I've been into that since I was like really young. And so just coming to school and manifesting that was really how I've grown my platform, and then just having friends and people to support me and really just help me go up. So.
My name is Asha Abdul-Mujeeb. I know it's a little lengthy. I am a junior double major Public Relations and African American Studies. And my platform is Everyday Aggies, which narrates the authentic experience of HBCU students. So I started it because I felt like there weren't any great platforms that accurately showed what our experience was like. It was messy, not organized, the colors were off, it was a bunch of repost stuff. So I was like, I know I have the tools to create something and that people would really love, and that not just Black people would resonate with, but everybody would look at it and be like, wow, this is really cool, because I mean, Black people are super cool. So I just wanted to show that, and that's why I created Everyday Aggies.
My name is Bria Maiden. I'm a freshman mass media production student. And my platform is I created a mini web series on Instagram called B214 Production. And basically I just highlight different creative students on campus and give them just a little exposure so that people can see what all we have to offer at an HBCU.
Okay, I'm Carrington Jones. I'm an information technology student, and I'm a co-host of Tea and Honey, the podcast. Co-host with Caleyah, and I also have a YouTube channel. So like Caleyah said, the podcast, we talk about students, mental health. We just highlight a bunch of different things like that. And then my YouTube channel, I do record different things at NCAT, like I do dorm tours, I do sit down videos, and just different personal things like that.
So basically my creative process is kind of spontaneous, honestly. If I think of an idea, I kind of just figure out how to do it. I do have a lot of creative blocks, and to get through them, I mostly like look on Pinterest or look at my fellow classmates. A lot of people that I follow are creative, so it's kind of easy when I scroll through Instagram to kind of like pitch ideas off of each other and, you know, just kind of work through those. And then also, yeah. That's basically it.
So I think I'm a lot like what Bria said. I'm really spontaneous, but I also feel like as a content creator, I have to be consistent in my work. So just, I think a lot of times when I have to plan out my work, that's when my work is not the best. So those spontaneous times where I just wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna shoot this, is probably like my best work and the work that goes up the most. I think I go through a lot of different creative blocks, but just to fight through that, I think it's just shooting studio. Whenever I have a block, like I'll just pull out my backdrop and like just figure out whatever random thing I want to add to the picture. But yeah, I don't really have a specific process. It's really just posting and going and seeing whoever gonna like it.
Period.
Yeah.
Like both of you said, I think spontaneous is really a thing when it comes to creatives in general. It's like you get an idea and then automatically you're just like, you have this, you're fiending like a crackhead, right? And you can't sleep at night unless you create it or you're thinking about it at night. So just like executing it as soon as possible. And that always like tends to be the best products, the best content. Like when you just do it last minute, it's just super spontaneous.
Yeah.
There's something about a spontaneous idea that always proves to be great. When it comes to blockage and procrastination, I just force myself. It's really hard. I'll like try to Pinterest. Yes. Pinterest. I don't know what it is about Pinterest, but Pinterest will have you sitting there getting excited and you're just looking at your phone or on your laptop and you're so excited, like, ooh, like let me get up and do this right now. So try to find things that inspire me as well, and also following people that are very creative on Instagram, because when your feed is super creative, you automatically have this great energy to want to create something. So I think that's really important as well.
And then I also want to chime in. So going to A&T really helped, because normally being a creative, like you tend to do things alone most of the time, and like when you're around other creatives, it's kind of hard to find like where do you fit in or where do you match. But going to A&T really helped to like bring me out of that shell and work with other creatives and learning how to do that.
I wanted to get you guys' opinion about social media. And specifically, do you feel as though this generation is too involved with the lives of celebrities they don't even know? For instance, Lori Harvey and Future, Ari, she's got with Moneybag, and they're creating like whole narratives, and these people haven't even said anything.
Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
Blue Ivy did nothing to nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody. But live.
Right.
You can't even live these days.
So I just want to hear your thoughts. Like, are we crazy? People crazy? Like, shit.
I'll go. In my opinion, I feel that people are too invested in other people's lives instead of just living their own lives. Like, we forget that celebrities are also human. So I think that just focusing too much on like I said, Blue Ivy, who's a child, who she can't help how she looks, how she acts, she's a kid. So like just putting our opinions on her, and she's gonna grow up reading it and thinking these things as a black woman, and just seeing how we're just constantly degrading black women over time. And it's just like, at some point we have to stop and we have to, you know, put positive things into our culture.
Yes.
So,
Right, yeah. I just think social media has really gotten very toxic as that fact. Because I mean, a lot of people, they just log on and that's all they do is scroll and just feed into all the drama. I'm just like, but definitely I think we do put a lot in social media that we don't need to do.
A lot.
Oh, so our season finale was actually just on social media. So tune in, But yeah, I definitely think that we, well, as a society, we do look at celebrities as being like higher than us, but yeah, they are human. So I would definitely say we look at them as being higher.
Yes, social media. It's actually funny. I've been thinking about this topic for a few months. There's this young millennial tech person. I follow. Her name is Alex Wolf, and all she. But back to the main thing. Yes, we put way too much of our time, our energy, attention into social media. It's really ridiculous because one, social media, most of the people, they don't be paying y'all bills. So that's the first thing. The people whose bills they do pay, they not worried about social media. So I think it's just like, I don't know, but I feel like it all stems from a lack of like, you're missing something because you're tuning into all these things that really don't fulfill you anyways, but you feel empty with, it's like an abusive relationship. It's like you can't let it go, but it's like, I don't know, it's really weird. I think we need to get back, like take a few steps back and get back to the basics and like really look at like, okay, what is this doing? Am I following the right people? Back to, what we said about following the right people. Because that makes a huge difference. Like you can have a beautiful social media experience or you could have a really terrible one. So I think people need to reevaluate what their goal is in life and then shape that to match their social media.
So, recently, Grownish, like a hit TV show on Freeform, formerly known as ABC Family, where the students are placed at a PWI. And they had an HBCU themed party. It was more so catered to Beyonce's homecoming tribute, so that's what they centered it around. So I'm gonna let y'all see the video, and I would like to get y'all's thoughts on it. Just let me know what you think. Okay.
So what's the best way to avoid your distractions? To distract yourself with other things.
Yeah.
But confusion.
Exactly.
I'm confused.
Actually, they tribute to the long-standing history of black students getting shut out of white universities, but
No, it's not. No, it's not.
hey man, it's 20 to get in.
I don't have any cash. Can I just send it to you?
No, cash only. None of my bank information on the internet. That's something that's 21 savage. Out. Bye. Sky, are y'all charging to get into my party? How much do you think we got paid?
Okay. There has been a crime committed here today. And I would like to look over the receipts. So the first statement that was made was, walking into junior year, HBCU style. How are you HBCU style if you're at a PWI? That's just my first thought, so moving on to the next. A tribute to black people being like not able to go to white institutions. No. It's for HBCUs. Yes, like black people were not allowed into white institutions, which is why HBCUs were created, but it's about HBCU culture, not that factor. So that's something that like Beyonce did not talk about white people being left out or kicked out of white institutions. That's not what it was about. That's kind of like sad, right? Like that's unfortunate. She's talking about what we did,
Right. With
the resilience of that, you know, like we're not honing on the tragicness. But anyways, it don't make no damn sense. Like, I am flabbergasted. And it's so crazy, like there's always this, or recently there's been this debate between HBCUs and PWIs.
Exactly.
And why are we, if you're getting an education, that's good, period. All around, wherever it is, that's good. But it's like black PWI students are kind of feeling some type of way because we're like, we coming up, you feel me? Like people, we're getting that media, we're getting the recognition that we have always deserved. And it's almost like they feel some type of way about it, which makes no sense because it's like, I praised you when you was getting, you know, ahead. When a black person gets into Harvard, we cheering. But when a black person goes to Fisk University, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, it absolutely makes no sense. And this show, it's like, who in the writer's room said that was okay? who? I don't understand. And I did some more research on it because I've been trying to do research before I talk mess. So there was, I can't remember exactly what role she played in it, but she did go to HBCU and she was involved in making that episode. And then I think in the preview on Instagram, the guy who was holding the, what's it called? You know, from the band, the guy who holds the...
I don't know what it's called.
If you know, you know. That's the point, you know, if you know, you know. But he actually, they said that he was an HBCU grad, which was great, but then it's just like, but...
Maybe they should have visited
at HBCU? Like you're having an HBCU themed party at a PWI? That completely misconstrues everything that,
like
it just don't make no sense.
Right, if they maybe went to like a HBCU game or something and
Yes.
like, wow, this is what it feels like.
Yes.
Then it would have made more sense.
Thank you.
What about you, Carrier? Leah?
I was disgusted. That's
And that's on 1891.
everything she said. It was just.
It made no sense, and I'm disappointed.
Well, just like not even on the topic, but not on that specific thing. Just how we have to take what's given to us and create something really, really special and really, really beautiful, and then it just gets taken away from us, and then we have to just be okay with it.
And we have to be okay with it. Don't let us say something.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you doing too much.
It's not that serious.
To end on a happier note.
See where no way.
What are y'all's 2020 goals? Just give me one personal and then one relating to like business school, your content, and like how do you plan to hold yourself accountable to achieving them? We'll start with you, Karen.
Okay. I want to work out more. I invited Caleyah to the gym and I kind of flopped. but I want to work out more. And then with Tea and Honey, we are releasing, supposed to be releasing merch this year. So that is a 2020 goal. So yeah.
For me, I want to do more collabs because, like I said previously, it's really hard for me to not work with other people, but be in a creative space with other people because you don't necessarily know where you fit in or where the other person fits in. So it's just, I normally do creative things alone, so just working with other people. And then, yeah, I want to be more flexible and work on my mental more. So,
Good.
2020 was good. Okay. 2020 goals. I need to do this personal project, and I just spoke to Hakeem about it today. Shout out to Hakeem in the background. And it's about African spirituality, connecting the dots with Southern culture and Southern heritage. So I'm super excited. I can't give too much tea about it because it's gonna be, y'all gonna be shook. So that's my personal project. When it comes to business, I'm trying to get a corporate internship. I know that goes against everything I stand for, like completely everything I stand for, but unfortunately, even though it's 2020, still in this society, it's American corporate culture, which is white culture. And for you to really get your foot in the door, you have to have some of those names on your resume. So I'm running with it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna show out, and I'm trying to put that in the bag so then like the next person that comes after me don't gotta do that.
Gotcha.
And that's what's up.
It's yours. It's yours.
Birkin. Not just the bag, the Birkin.
Okay. I think for me, my 2020 goal, well, my specific goal is I want to start a new business and I want to elevate my platform. So I want to get into more different things. I feel like a lot of people know me for like pictures or like photography, but I want to dive into different things this year. And then I guess a personal overall goal is just more moves, less announcements. I don't need a lot of people in my business. I just want to pop up and boom, I'm just here. And so definitely just manifesting everything, praying a lot, and getting closer to God this year.
Yes, ma'am. Amen. Love to see it.
So thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Can each of you guys give your personal information and the social media of your content pages? So go ahead, shout out. Let people know.
Okay. The Tea Honey Pod, Carrington _ Is all
on Twitter or Instagram or what?
I don't really get on. Oh, that is Instagram, Carrington _ and then the Tea Honey Pod, that's Instagram and Twitter.
you can follow me on Instagram at Bria Maiden, BriaMaiden.
You can follow me on Instagram at Lay Them Edges Layton. Yes, ma'am. And my creative business page is going to be on Instagram and Twitter at Everyday Aggies.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Caleyah Gaither, CALEYAH Gaither. Sure you know how to spell that.
Sweet. All right. Thank you guys. Yeah. That's it. That's all.
Aggie Pride.
Aggie Pride, okay. Aggie Pride.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to tune into the next episode to see what's happening on the corner of Eastern Market.